everybody. If you can hear me, just give
Morning, sir.
morning. So I want to welcome each and every one of us to this meeting, this training. For 3 weeks, we are going to try as much as possible to learn one or two things. And I want our cooperation so that the money that has been paid, you are going to get full value for the money that has been paid for this training. A lot of instructions will be given. I want us to please follow those instructions so that we can get the best from each other. This is 10:05. We have so much to do today. We have 13 people on the call. We have 14 people on the call now. We will not wait. We have to start. They will join us. All right. So in the next few minutes, we want to go through the overview of this training. It's important that at the beginning, we have an idea of what the training is all about so that we will be prepared to make judicious use of this time. Just a minute. Okay, so what's on Mabu? I just want to share with us some sayings in the past that is related to what we are doing today. The first one I have here says a goal without a timeline is just a dream. A goal without a timeline is just a dream. I once attended a training about ISO, and the trainer told us that if it's not documented, that it does not exist. If it's not documented, it does not exist. So your goal is you have to attach a timeline, a schedule to it so that you leave the realm of dreaming to the realm of a reality. Another one says a good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. A good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. It means you just need to start. You need to start with something, with an initial plan, and then you begin to refine it every day. Another one says our goals can only be reached through the vehicle of a plan in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must act. There is no other route to success. Planning is very, very key in our day-to-day life. Planning, the importance of planning cannot be overemphasized. Every minute you spend in planning saves 10 minutes in execution. This gives you a 100% return on energy. It's a common saying. Now the question is, are we really putting enough time into planning and things that we do, not only in projects, even in our day-to-day life and activities? By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. If you don't create in your head a mental picture of what you want to do before you start, then is a prerequisite for failure one way or the other. Trying to manage a project without project managed plan is like trying to play a football game without a game plan. There should be a strategy. In project management plan gives you a strategy, as it were, how you want to go about your project. Those who plan do better than those who do not plan, even though they really stick to their plan. Most times when we make a plan, our plan changes, but that is not a crime. The most important thing is you have something, a working document that you are working with. If it changes, then you change along with it. If conditions and parameters changes, it's not a problem. But the important thing is have something like a plan before you start a project. All right, so the training objectives, what we have three major things that we intend to achieve at the end of this training. We need to, everybody in this training, a lot of us, we are from different backgrounds. We have a lot of civil engineers, we have electrical engineers, we have architects on the call. So the objective is what? To understand and be proficient in the use of Microsoft Project as a planning tool. Then we are also going to be looking at the basics of project management. And then for those who are interested in going for PMP exam from Project Management Institute, we will give necessary guidance how to go about it and how to achieve success at a sitting. Then a lot of us, we've been hearing about AI, artificial intelligence. We also want to delve into that a little bit. We want to see what it's in it for us. How can we harness the power of artificial intelligence as it relates to project management, as it relates to the built environment. So those are the basic things that we want to achieve during this course, 3 weeks training. And if we are able to really learn so much about this, then we will be able to achieve our objective. So rules of engagement. Please, I've been doing this training for the past 3-4 years. And if I tell you something here, please, I just want you to believe it. One of the major reasons and one of the major things that we have seen is that we are very busy, and a lot of people are very busy, and we've seen students not creating time. Please, I want us to create time for this assignment by going through our lesson, our training material, doing the assignments. Okay, assignments should be submitted as at when due. Late submissions will attract negative marking. It is expected that participants pay keen attention to all instructions. A lot of instructions will be given on our WhatsApp and on our Google Classroom platforms from time to time. It is important we check it and then we follow those instructions strictly. Now we're going to have 2 assignments in the course of this training. Each is going to carry 100 marks. Please, I'm not going to give certificates for those who do not do their 2 assignments and they score a minimum of 50 in each and a total of 100 in both assignments. Please, I repeat again. For you to be eligible for certificate, we need to see and we need to be able to ascertain that what we have been taught is understood, and the only way where it can be understood is when you take time to go through those assignments. They are not difficult. It's just basically what we're going to be learning about. All right. So 2 assignments will be given. As a matter of fact, today we're going to have, at the end of the day, we're going to have assignment number 1, which will be due by Thursday, by 8 p.m. on Thursday. All right. So it's important that we please find time. I advise people, when you have assignment on Saturday, please by Sunday make sure you do it, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the rush hour starts. You are very busy and you are not able to get it done. All right. So the facilitator can be reached on weekends. You can send me, preferably on weekends, for clarifications on WhatsApp, during working days, preferably during my break time. I can say even 12 to 2. I put 1 here, 12 to 2. You can access me, WhatsApp, call, preferably text message. If you have issues, you want to do a process, you don't know how to do it, you can send me screenshots. All right. I can assist and guide you. It's when you practice, you encounter issues, and you ask questions. I'm expecting our questions. All right. So if there's anything that is not clear, you have the responsibility of letting me know about it so that I can guide you as appropriate. All right, so quickly going to our training outline. Week number 1, there's something on number 2 there. That is a pretest. Okay, so what it means is after this introduction, we are going to do a test. I know that is a surprise. It's one of the surprises for our training. What is that test about? The test is basically to check our level. So what we do is we do tests, pre-tests, and post-tests. So some of the things that are there, by virtue of our engagement in the past, you might not have an idea. It does not mean you will have idea. So the mark that you score in that test does not really matter. What matters is in week 3, our post-test, we are still going to we're going to take again that test. So in a couple of minutes, we are going to be writing a pretest, just about 20 questions for 30 seconds. All right. Then some of the questions, like I said, don't bother. If you don't know it, you just can pick anything. But some of those things that we're going to be asking there, all of them we're going to be treating during the course of the training. All right. So week 1 is online, like we have here. We have general introduction. Today we are pre-test. We do some basics of project management. Then we go into the Microsoft project into detail. We're going to be looking at the interface, how to do setting, how to set up a new program of work. We're going to be doing all that today. And then at the end of the day, sometimes in the afternoon, in the evening, we will have our assignment number 1. This training is being recorded. Everything here will be recorded and will be sent in YouTube format in our Google Classroom. All right. Assignments will be submitted also in the Google Classroom. Okay. So in week 2 is going to be next week, Saturday. It's going to be offline because it's going to be offline. We are going to be meeting like this. It's going to be on YouTube. But what are we doing next week? Assignment 1 that has been given, we are going to review it. We are going to be looking at some advanced topics in project management. We delve more into project management theoretical aspect. We will try also and look at agile project management in next week. Then assignment number 2 will be given. Week 3, which will be on Zoom, is going to be online also. We'll be back here. And we review assignment number 2. We look at application of artificial intelligence and project management. For those who are interested in writing PAP exams, we're going to give them some guidance on that. Then we do a recap of the training. Then we do our post-tests. So this is just the overview for this training. It promises to be engaging. I beseech us that we create time to follow all the instructions, do all the assignments. If you have any questions, you ask, and I will be here to answer all our questions to the best of my knowledge and ability. So it's time for us now to get ready for our pretest. I'm going to stop this page now. I'm going to share another page with us. Then we will log into a website, kahoot.it. You have a code that that will be shared. You will use that code to enter the class. All right, my screen is being loaded. All right, so I hope you can see my screen. So all you just need to do, whether on your system or on your phone, just log into www.kahoot.it. Then you use this, you enter your name, then you use this game pin 9702850. So www.kahoot.it. Please, let's log on to that website, or you can use your phone, you can use your system. We just want to do a pretest to test our knowledge of what project management and Microsoft project is all about. Then we take it from there. So I'm expecting everybody to log in. We have about 14 people on the call now. So I'm waiting for us, please. Is my screen clear? Are we able to see my screen? Are we able to see the website? www.kah. Okay, guys, we move. You are supposed to click the answers. Click any one of the four, please. You are supposed to click the answers. Your time is just 30 seconds, 15 seconds remaining for each question. The faster you pick the questions, the higher your marks. Just take note of that. Okay. Okay. It's a discipline to complete the project. Okay. So a project charter is prepared to do what? Give project authorization, project authorization. That's basically the importance of a project charter. Um, okay, so we get to learn about this in the course of the training today. It might be new to whoever has not used Microsoft Project before. Okay, so for it's only those who have some pre-knowledge of Microsoft project that will get this, or will get to learn it later. Okay, so somebody is shouting and putting the answers there. Who is the person? Please don't do that. Oh. Hmm? PM is a project manager. It has to do with the 49 processes project management book of knowledge. Okay, so you have to plan stakeholder engagement. So So in order to make an activity a milestone in project management, all you just do is that particular activity, you just make the duration 0. That's peculiar to Microsoft projects. In other softwares for project management, you do it differently. But in Microsoft project, that's the way it's been done. Okay, we're going to be looking at agile projects also in our second week. Agile projects in our second week. Let's see what we do. Let's see how we fare here. Okay. Wow, nobody got it. Okay. So in agile projects, which is mostly used in IT development, when a project is working, when a software is working, that is the way success is being demonstrated. Okay. So this can only be known by people that are using the software already. Also, it doesn't matter. We get to learn that in a short while. Okay. Only 2 people got it. I suspect those who are using it already. So we have some projects, reports that we can generate for Microsoft project also. We'll be looking at that in a short while. Source of funds. Okay, I'm happy. A lot of people got that. 8 people. All right. Mr. Yemi is back. Let's move. Okay, MPP file, that is Microsoft project file. Okay. So PM Book of Knowledge means Project Management Book of Knowledge, PM Book. We call it PM Book. That is Project Management Book of Knowledge according to Project Management Institute. We're going to be looking at that shortly also today. Okay, so we have 10. We have 10. We have 10. Okay. Okay, so you change the working time. We get to learn that in the course of the training today also. We have just 4 questions to go. We have 5. So this is peculiar to those who use agile methodology for project management. We get to learn that during our second week or so. Okay, that's the product owner. Product owner. Right. Okay, I'm happy a lot of people. Before you submit a change request, please, it's important you analyze the impact on the project management plan. You analyze the impact on the project management plan. That is the first thing to do before you submit a change request. Please, let's take note of that. All right, so when it comes to accountability, all right, is one person. Responsibility can be many people, the expert can be many people, the consultant can be many people. But when it comes to accountability, it has to be one. Please, let's take note of that. Thank you. Let's move. So we have just 2 questions. Okay, the last question now. Total float in the project. Okay, Mr. Adeniji's hand is on. Just a minute, Mr. Olusegun. So we are done for this pretest. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. What matters most is at the end of the training, it is expected that you are able to answer these 20 questions because we're going to repeat it again. All right. Thank you, Mr. Yemi. Mr. I don't know whether it's Mr. or Mrs. now. Omoniki and Williams for the good fit in this tests. Okay, thank you. So these are pre-tests. We go to the next thing that we have in line for today.